What's up, guys? We're back for another episode of
Pura Neta. Oh, we're in sync now.
Chihuahua. We're timing it. We're good.
We practiced like 5 times.
Shut up.
We were just practicing before the camera started rolling.
Right. I get nervous.
All right, so today we got a special guest today. I don't know him personally, so this is the first time I'm meeting him, but you guys know him.
Yeah. He is Andre's BFF.
So let me go ahead and just introduce. This is my brother from another mother. We was neighbors, and now we's homies for life.
Yes.
This is Hugo Sanchez, the one and only realtor of Chicago that represents everywhere, west side, north side, up and down.
And everyone.
So yes. I'll let him go ahead and take the mic and go ahead and talk a little bit about himself. Talk yourself up, man.
Before that, I just want to let you guys know, like, in case you guys don't remember who we were.
I am Ozzy.
I am Mario.
And I'm Drizzy Dre.
Temporary Eric.
Temporary Eric.
So, yeah.
All right, then. Go ahead, Hugo.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Hugo.
Well, guys, thanks for having me here. Most importantly, appreciate you guys
if you want to grab the show. Sorry, if you want to grab the mic, it's better if you want to.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on the show. Appreciate you guys. My name is Hugo. I'm a Chicagoland native here. I'm 30 years old. I'm a husband. I'm a father. And like Andre said, we're best friends. And I'm also a real estate agent.
Nice.
So I'm out here trying to help people make their dreams come true. Follow me at Homes with Hugo on Instagram and Facebook. And really excited to be here. Fan of drinking. And
fan of drinking, man.
Yeah, real estate life's crazy, man.
Bro, if you want to buy a house, start drinking first.
You might
you might make the best decisions like that.
In this market, you might need to drink a little bit.
It helps off in the blow.
That number looks too high.
Yeah, right.
15 minutes later, that looks just right. It's the same one.
It's a 1 less 0.
You might need that. But yeah, super excited to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
That's dope.
No, all right. We're gonna ask you some questions. But first,
interrogate you. But
we're gonna loosen up with some beer.
So today we are trying out something from 18th Street Brewery. I just picked this up yesterday while I was at Whole Foods. I don't know why.
Killing them with the Whole Foods.
The only thing I know about 18th Street Brewery is that they are from Hammond, Indiana, which is literally a stone's throw. It's literally like the first county you go into. I think it's like Lake County, Indiana.
If you guys been to Three Floyds, it's like 10 minutes.
Or if you guys ever been to fucking Crazy Joe's or Crazy Jack's firework place, that's literally, it's in Hammond, Indiana. Oh, it's Illinois. Might as well be.
Yep.
But today we are trying out Sex and Candy.
Ooh.
One thing I gave up for Lent, and the other one I can't get.
¿Cuál, güey?
Just in case people are confused.
All right.
Specify.
Let's get this started.
Damn.
All I know about this, the little research I did from it is that it is supposedly a kind of like a fruity-ish beer, but I'm gonna go ahead and call bullshit on that because most IPAs that say that they're fruity aren't really fruity.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now what I remember, because I tried this beer before. It is a little fruity.
It is? Okay, good.
Yes.
Thank God. It's my kind of beer.
There you go.
Just like my personality.
It would kind of be a disappointment if it was named Candy, right?
Right, I would.
A little bit.
This is cool. Their logo is 2 skulls on top of each other, so the eyes are like the shape of an 8. So this is cool.
Yeah, I've been to this brewery a couple of times.
Right off the bat, already smells great.
Do you guys ever have guests that are like scared to mess up a pour? Like,
don't worry about it.
Or something?
Oh no,
Dude,
we mess up the pours all the time.
Nobody's has said anything out loud.
Except today. Wait. Oh, you know what? That actually looks cool. It's a commercial.
Yeah.
And they say that you're supposed to let go of the gas on the beer anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
It helps with the bloating or something.
It's like those.
You're supposed to have a
And I'm a
Miller
professional drinker.
Those Miller Lite commercials where it's like it's just one more calorie, one less calorie.
So you guys keep on talking, I'm gonna get a napkin.
Okay, I think we're okay.
No, you know what? We can leave it on. We can leave it on.
It helps the authenticity.
The noise.
Marca
cut this off. I'm gonna keep this on the video.
Hey man, you know Mario's in the industry, bro. You know how many eye rolls he's giving you because you just spilled your drink?
That's what I was
No, dude, I'm not giving you any, bro. If you spill your drink, that's on you. You're still paying for it.
Exactly. The full price.
You paid for the drink. You do whatever you want with
Sir,
it.
20% of this is foam. Can I get some type of discount?
No, bro. The phone came from you. But anyways, let's give it a quick whiff. We'll give it a little tasty taste, and then we'll move on to the interrogation.
I can smell the fruit.
All right, right off the bat.
It does smell a little fruity.
It smells fruity. Smells crisp. Let's have a taste.
Why didn't say what it is?
It's okay. It was nothing but foam. The
Cheers,
first round.
Salud.
I'm pretty sure you thought it was gonna be more fruity, right?
I expected it to be a little bit more fruitier. Pretty straightforward. This tastes just like a generic IPA.
Not really, dude. No. What are you talking? This is the generic. Oh, sorry. Not going to this, but this is a generic IPA.
That is a generic.
A more traditional.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. More traditional.
Yeah,
So what
that's
would
what
you?
I'd say.
So what would you compare this the right next to a generic IPA? Would you say that this is a little bit more crafty?
It is
A little bit more crafty.
It is a little bit more craftier.
It's not as bitter as I thought it would be.
It's not. No, it's not bitter at all.
Tastes like a seasonal beer that would come out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling too.
So I have a personal question. Are you guys leaning more towards it tastes like sex or it tastes like candy?
I'm gonna go with it tastes like sex because it left me a little disappointed.
Es un show de niños, Mario.
Sad face. Show de niños.
I would say it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not bitter. It goes down really smooth.
And
So like something you drink in July.
Yeah, there you go. But it doesn't really taste like an IPA.
This is definitely like outside beer.
It's more like an ale.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Leaning towards the ale.
But I can still kill this easy.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a 4-pack.
I'm already kind of drinking kind of fast.
Yeah, I'm just like
Slow
damn,
down.
dude.
And it has 7.5 alcohol.
Damn.
What did you say last time, Mario? Your inner taquache?
Oh yeah, let out your inner taquache.
Kid Cook.
We just want to knock it back. The first one is to like knock it back, and the second one is to
okay.
appreciate. You know, like
Are we drinking a different beer for the second time, or is it the same?
Nah. It's the only one we're drinking.
It's the only one we're drinking. Unless
okay.
I mean, we can always crack whatever's in the fridge.
Oh, okay. Like after the podcast.
unless you're Ozzy, man. Ozzy treats craft beer like white teas. Like he only drinks it once, and then like we'll probably come back to it 2 years later. Like yeah, I've had that. I've been there, done that.
Like
And
this
you-
one,
and
this
you-
one I tried it like 4 years ago.
And he fucking remembers it too. He goes, "Oh man, I remember what I was wearing that day too."
Exactly.
That it's a passion for the things that you do, man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
was
like
wearing black for sure.
it's just like every single time he tries out a new beer, it's like when people have trauma, they remember like all the little things. He's like, dude, I still remember what the room smelled like when I tried that beer.
It was a rainy day. No.
I was having a hard day at work.
It's
Like
solid
today-
find though, Ozzy. Nice job.
All right, I'm gonna give this beer. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
You give it a 6.
Same.
Give
I'm
it a
going
six.
with.
What's
I'm
like your
going
highest rating that you guys have given? Like, what's the scale?
We've got
We gave
it's
it-
1 out of 10. We've given 2 beers
10.
like straight 10s,
Yeah.
and both of them were milkshake beers.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's like Barstool Sports, you know, like when they rate the pizzas, like they never go up like a what,
Oh,
like
yeah.
8.5 or something like that.
I don't even think they've gotten past
No,
an
no, I think you're right,
I
actually.
think the highest I've ever heard was just like you know it tastes like an 8.1. Like how the fuck do you got it to the decimal?
It's the data, bro. He's done a lot.
Talk to me about the .1. Where do you get this? Where do you get this
Hey
from?
man,
Why didn't
hey
it-
man, that's the Jewish in him, dude. He just fucking picks it up.
I was able to open the can really easily.
What's his name again?
God damn it.
David Portner. Is
Dave
that his name?
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portner. Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
He's from Chicago, no? He's from here?
No, he's
No,
not
I
from
don't think
Chicago.
so.
I think he's from New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's
All right, let's
from
look-
East Coast
Jersey.
somewhere.
If you talk about the lower end of the scale, what's the lowest grade or lowest rate you've ever given? Like what beer you've given the lowest?
Oh, the fucking the to me it was that one Indian beer, that one Indian lager that we had.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember that episode.
What
I
is
watched
it?
that episode.
What is it like Delphi or something like that?
Yeah.
Or Dolly?
Fucking
whatever it's
Eric,
called.
why you bring that nasty
You
ass
guys
beer,
going out of
bro?
your comfort zone.
Hey, no, dude. Hey, no. But he pulled through with that Polish beer first beer that was just the.
That was me, bro.
That was, that was you. That was you.
Was that the kombucha episode? Was that the kombucha?
No, that was
no.
Okay.
That kombucha was fire though.
Hey man, shout out to the kombucha and shout out to Eric, bro. We still miss you, bro.
It was like a kombucha beer.
No, it was just kombucha.
No, we drink a kombucha. Then we drink. No, we
it's
drink
just,
beer.
it's just because Eric couldn't.
Because Eric can't drink right now. So.
Yeah, he couldn't.
I see.
It's because he was dying. And it wasn't because we were trying to kill him. It's on you right now.
Not us.
Not us.
In case the feds
It
listen.
was that 9 to 5. It's killing him softly.
It was, dude.
It's killing him
that
softly.
9 to 5, dude.
Kills me softly. That's terrible.
So, all right.
So then quietly. All right, let's get this interrogation underway.
Let's do it.
Oh, please don't interrogate nobody.
All right, cool. That's all right. We don't use ropes here.
It's a really good beer, though, guys.
I mean, unless you want us to.
good pick.
Also, what do you give it? You gave it a 6?
I give it a 6. Yeah,
How about you,
match
Hugo?
that.
Man, I think it's a pretty good beer. I do like a 7.5.
7.5.
Otro, the 8.1. Otro, damn, man.
Hey, man, you gotta like,
Yeah.
keep it spicy.
Where does the 0.5 come in? Tell me.
It wasn't candy enough.
It wasn't sexy.
It wasn't
enough.
sex enough.
It wasn't
wasn't
enough.
sex enough.
Sexy enough, but it was
Yeah.
candy enough.
Okay.
I think they try to bring the sexy with like the wrapping right here or something, you know? They got like
I mean,
roses.
the can looks sexy, but
Yeah.
that's about
It's
it.
like
They
a
try to
whip
make
or
it look
something.
provocative.
I don't know what it is.
He's just like, oh my god, I need to get this. Damn, that's probably how they sold it to
Is
me.
that how you feel about Whole
I
Foods?
looked at him just like,
You were feeling super warm
yeah,
up
why
in
not?
Whole
Let's
Foods.
go.
You're like, oh my
like,
god.
Like it was right next to Lizard King, and I'm like,
Lizard King.
yeah, sure, let's go.
Laser King. Not to be
Sexy
vulgar,
candy
but
is a
Laser
better
King is
option.
better than this.
Hey, can't you drink at Whole Foods?
Yeah, they have.
Some of them have a bar. Some of them have bars.
Yeah, I think it's like Redwood or something like that. I think that's like the name
And
of
they
the.
have the guy playing the piano there and stuff.
No, not at this one.
No?
God, I wish they did. No, I mean it ain't a cocktail bar, dude. This is just like a straight up like
Regular
tap,
Whole
like just like a tap room.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, dude, they got
Like
like they
bogus,
usually
man.
have like 8 beers on tap.
Oh, shit.
So so you're telling me I can't go to my local Whole Foods and listen
get
to some
drunk.
Michael Bublé on the piano, you know what I'm saying?
It'll be on the intercoms, but it ain't gonna be coming out of someone's fucking
Right.
acoustic piano.
Why can't they get the fake guy? Remember at McDonald's they had like the fake mannequin guy playing the piano,
real?
but he wouldn't move. But it was just
Oh, yeah, for
And Chuck E.
real.
Cheese too.
it would be Ronald McDonald playing the piano.
That's
and
a
this-
straight throwback, bro.
Oh, the guy with the
Early
moon head. The guy with the
Yeah,
moon head.
yeah.
Oh, shout out to the McDonald's on Manheim and Grand. They had the piano
Manheim and
guy.
Grand.
They had the little guy with the moon head and the tuxedo playing piano in the middle of the McDonald's.
I think
remember that.
the only iconic thing I remember from like McDonald's was them having Ronald McDonald sitting on the bench with his
Yep.
leg crossed and then like having his arm over, and
Yes.
then every girl was just like, oh, I'm out with Bay.
But you said
Those
selfie
I with
your,
that millionaire, bro,
Nokia
that
or
sugar
something.
daddy.
Seriously, man. Oh, that's funny.
That's 90s
Anyway.
nostalgia, man.
Let's come back. We're losing track, you guys.
For real.
Sorry.
It's a good conversation.
All right, well, let's get this started. All right, first off, are you an independent realtor?
By law, technically, you have to like hold your license with like a brokerage up until the point that maybe you do like some extra learning, and you can get like a license that allows you to kind of start your own brokerage. But this is my first time. This is my second year in the business, so I haven't taken that step yet. So I hold my license under EXP Realty right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're an independent contractor. You're self-employed, work for yourself.
Okay. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So when people are looking like in the market for a house, do they let's say I'm looking for just like a place, would I go to you directly, or do I have to go through like an agency or something like that?
Yeah, like you would go through like a realtor directly, like we are the agency in sense, right? We just hold our license under somebody, but we're the ones really transacting the business, so yeah, like your friends and family have probably like introduced you guys to like, hey, like I know this realtor or something like that. So that's usually how the interactions go. You're like recommended somebody, and then you kind of just start the conversation there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
Yeah, it's
That's how we bought it.
probably pretty much who you feel comfortable with.
Yeah. It's I think that's something that I pride myself with. What Andre said, like you have to feel comfortable with like the person that you're working with, and there's like some hotshot agents out there, that are like, oh yeah,
The ones you watch on Netflix.
Yeah, like you look at $1 million listing or something like that. We're not all like that,
Bunch of grease
You buy
balls.
you buy the property off them, and then you immediately go You immediately go hire those twins that fucking destroy houses and just fucking make them brand new again.
HGTV, guys.
HGTV, let's go.
So I have a question, Hugo. So since I'm your friend,
Yes, sir.
probably communicate on a daily.
We do
What's
talk
the
on daily.
craziest place you've gone to show a house? Because you can
Yes.
tell me some crazy ass places.
I was gonna
like,
ask you that one.
Man, it's like that's in Illinois. Like what the hell?
It's one thing I love being a real estate agent is that you can drive maybe like 15 miles in one direction and like just out of the Chicagoland area, and then you're like in the boonies, and like you don't even realize it, right? But like once you pass like some of the more central areas, you're just like in cornfields, and like you'll run into like landscape that you didn't think that you would find in Illinois, or like vibes of a town that you wouldn't think that like you would find in Illinois, so that's really cool. But like the craziest story I have going to go do a showing one time, I showed a house, right, and it was a foreclosure, so like nobody had lived there for a really long time, and like there's like tape boarded on like the actual property and stuff like when you walk in, and then we went to go check out the basement, and like the basement felt warm. This house had been empty for like a long time, but the basement felt warm. And there's like, first of all, when I opened like to get the lockbox, to get the key, it was open. Like the lockbox was open and the front door was open.
What the fuck?
Great.
Yeah, and then like I got there before my client, so like I walk in and I start to like scope out the place, and I go in the basement and I see like mattresses and like book bags, and like somebody's totally squatting here, bro. And like I really had to use the bathroom, and agents will know this, like sometimes you just gotta take advantage of the house that you're in, and I was really scared to do that, and then like so I used the bathroom real quick,
like, damn,
and I'm like, I'm out of here, bro.
Like, damn, what if someone's living in the bathroom?
Right?
Yeah.
He goes pee. Somebody's shaving.
And you're like, hey, do you mind?
Excuse you.
Yeah, so that's probably like the craziest story I
But
have.
did anything happen after that? Or?
I called the agent like just like as a courtesy call, like, hey, I think you have people living in your listing, so you should like look
Yeah,
into
they're
that.
watching the place. Don't worry about it. Just go
Just like-
walk around them.
It's called my security detail.
Exactly.
Right.
AKA my cousins.
And then like sometimes you'll work with investors and you'll go into a property that's maybe like condemned, and like you need to like sign a disclosure that says like, hey, like if I get hurt inside of this listing, it's not going to be like the person selling the house's fault. And so like those are kind of like weird situations because like you never know if you like open the door's just gonna like fall or
You
something.
gotta sign a disclaimer to walk inside somebody's house, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What is this?
I mean, like a situation like
dude,
that.
I make everyone sign one when they come to my house.
Dude, what is this, a
Like,
roller coaster,
that
dog?
and an
Like,
NDA,
damn.
everything.
You
dude.
must
can't
be
tell
this
anyone.
tall to enter.
We had to do the same thing when we did a wedding at this place. We had to get insurance. We had to do all this stuff.
Yeah, man.
No shit, really?
People gotta protect their bag, bro.
Bro, man. Pinches, why can't like narcos do that? It's like if you're part of my wedding, you might get shot. Like sign this.
Because then they'll have to notify the law that they're doing it. It's like,
The people going
hey,
out.
hey, man, like we're having all these people, come over.
Right.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be strapped.
Right. The body count in here is gonna go over the capacity of the buildings.
Yeah, man. You gotta follow those rules, bro.
Damn.
Where was this place at? You said?
The place was out in Woodstock.
That's not,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even know where the hell that's at.
It's up by like kind of by the border, like northeast-ish, something like that.
towards the end.
Boonies.
Yeah, boonies for sure.
Oh, I thought you said like it's like I'm right by the Goonies, and I'm like, the fuck? Where? This guy's going into caves?
Do the truffle shuffle. Do the truffle shuffle.
You know where like Lake in the Hills is, or like Huntley?
yeah,
just like a little bit past that.
Okay.
Yeah, just a tad bit further than like Lake in the Hills and Huntley. Yeah, but it was a very weird situation to me, to say the least.
Is like a property that's on foreclosure like much like is that much easier to sell?
That's a great question. From the selling side, who knows? Like I think they're usually like in a little bit more beat up condition. But from the buying side, it's like the exact same thing. Like if you want to buy a house, like most people think like, oh, foreclosure, it's gonna take forever or something, or I need a special loan or something like that. But most of the time, it's like a very similar process, and it goes pretty fast. You don't want to sometimes get tied up in like a short sale. Because like short sales aren't short,
Hell no.
And
so they're not really that short.
What the hell is a short sale?
No. A short sale is when like somebody still owns the house, they haven't got into the foreclosure state, but the bank is going to foreclose on their loan, and they're giving them the opportunity to sell the house instead of foreclosing on that house. But you stop negotiating with the owner of the property, and now you're negotiating with the bank. And banks aren't good at negotiating, and they're not good at moving fast, and they're really not good at selling real estate. They're good at being banks, And so like
they wanted the money.
Yeah, so short sales are nothing but short. But if you're willing to put up with that situation, I mean, you could probably get yourself a good deal too,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You get rewarded for like putting up with the crap of like the short sale.
Okay. Are there certain requirements that you recommend somebody have like ready before they going into just the housing market, just like to buy something. It's like do you recommend just like, hey man, just other than having like a stable job,
like the bare minimum, 2008 crash.
It's like, come on,
just come apply.
Just get that bi-weekly paycheck coming in, just something easy peasy.
No, man. I mean, I think that banks look at three things, man. They look for credit, they look for your income, and they look that you have the like the down payment funds.
Okay.
So you can get a loan done like as low as like a 580 credit score or something like that, but that's not to say that that's like the best situation that you should be in, to get the best outcome. But you need like a 580 credit score, maybe have like $10,000 to $15,000 at a bare minimum ready to spend, and then just have like a stable job, 2 years of income or something like that. Like that's like the bare minimum.
Are there certain things that you've noticed that banks would like they'll approve them much faster? Like for example, does marital status come into play if you're trying to help someone get a house?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, so it's a great question. But if you're applying with like a co-buyer, regardless of who it is, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, friend, but they're gonna take the person that has the lower credit, and they're gonna judge your availability to get approved and your interest rate from the person that has the lower credit. They'll use your income that you guys make together, and they'll take your assets, like for your down payment, they'll count that together, what you guys have. But as far as your credit score, which dictates your interest rate, they're going to count that from the person that has the lower credit.
Why do they always do that?
Fucking
is it just like an industry move? Like, hey, fuck it, dude, we might fucking with the interest.
I mean, maybe that too. You never know. Like that's probably true, right? But I think they have the higher risk from the person that has the lower credit score, so they're going to judge probably the risk from that person. I heard back in the day, not when I was not while I've been a real estate agent, but I heard in other conditions they used to take like the average, so they would combine both of your scores and then go, this is the average, and that's what we base your interest rate off. But right now it's not like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question though.
That was a good question.
Are there certain neighborhoods or towns that you've noticed that like a lot of people are buying more houses at?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think there's an influx from, like, people leaving the city, So, like, some of the surrounding counties are growing really fast, like, McHenry County is growing really fast, like, Kane County is growing really fast, but, like, all across the, like, do you guys know where, like, Randall Road is? Like, everything that runs across Randall Road, like, that's a really popular popping area.
So everybody's trying to get out of Cook County.
Yeah,
that sounds about it. So, are like most of the people that you've been selling to, like Chicago natives, they're just like, yeah, dude, we're just trying to get like 85 miles away from the city.
Funny enough, like most people, like I don't know how you guys feel about it, but if I were to ask you guys, like, where are the taxes higher, like in Chicago or in the burbs, where would you think the taxes are higher?
The burbs.
Yeah, and most of the time people think other ways, like they feel like they're getting taxed in Chicago, but Chicago actually has like much lower taxes, property taxes.
I think it has lower property taxes, but you get taxed on like the dumbest shit though.
Yeah, your parking sticker.
Just like like not only that, it's just like, oh look at that, you have grass. Gotta tax that. It's like, bro, that's on your sidewalk though.
Yeah, I went to go buy beer the other day. It was like a regular tax, and then it was like an alcohol tax. I'm like,
get the fuck out of here, bro. In the city, there's like a premium tax on them. They do it on cigarettes too.
Boy,
oh really?
Yeah, they do. They anything that's like considered like there's a luxury tax and a luxury tax and a what is it called? An entertainment tax.
Entertainment tax?
Yeah,
I mean, dude, that's why
my Netflix is connected to someone who lives out in like in Peoria, dude.
Dude, they're gonna find out who's like getting who's using each other's Netflix passwords. Have you guys seen that shit, bro?
Yeah,
oh my god, that's
I'm sure you get that entertainment tax too. Like if your cable provider, like if you live in Chicago, right? Like this is like one of the fees that you see like at the bottom, probably, right?
Yeah. You have to skim through that 3-page of just like that talks about the taxes. I'm just like, well, bro, like what the hell? I'm just like, I thought this was like, oh, damn, taxes.
My people, man, I know that we hate to read shit when we sign contract, but please just skim over those words, bro, because you're gonna see what you get charged. Like you can question that shit earlier, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you got gotta read the fine print always.
That
true.
you gotta do that for three things, dude: cable, telephone, and fucking buying either a car or a house, dude.
Seriously. Bro. Just double check, bro. Just don't be just signing shit, bro.
Bro, or your utilities, man. Like you gotta read all the fine. I still don't know how gas gets charged, bro. Like it makes no sense to me.
How gas gets charged?
They're like a delivery fee.
No, that's literally what it is. No, dude, the uses ain't even like what's expensive, dude. It's the delivery fee.
It's a delivery fee.
And just like, God damn, dude, what the fuck? I thought it was free shipping and handling.
Exactly, man. Somebody better come pump this shit for me, bro. At this
For
point,
real, dude.
We need somebody to come into policy here and change some of these things, bro.
Like, no,
Literally.
the city needs all the money it can get, dude. That's why they've been like scrounging around, just trying to like, hey man, what are you doing right there? Yeah, we're gonna have to tax you on that. Dude, I'm just getting my mail, dude. Every single time you open it, dude, that's 5 cents.
if you tie your shoelace on my public sidewalk again, I will tax you.
That might explain why everyone's wearing slip-ons now.
Exactly, Crocs everywhere.
Crocs.
That's terrible.
What's the baddest house you've ever ever not so much sold, but if like shown someone, just like I don't know, like someone is like, hey man, I'm trying to get rid of like this fucking 14,000 square foot fucking mansion over here.
Mansion, no big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, dude. It's just like, you know, maybe a small family would like that. It's like, dude, this thing has 14 rooms.
You know,
I don't know, man. You gotta go to like some of the real crazy neighborhoods out there, you know, to see something like that. I haven't really run into much situations. Like I was saying, like all these like hotshot real estate agents that you see like on YouTube. There's like a more normal part of real estate where we go into like normal
regular
homes, you know.
and you find mattresses all over the place.
Yeah, you know, like we have everyday people out here, man, you know, so like a lot of first time home buyers that are buying like in that 300 price range or something like that. You'll see really beautiful houses, obviously, even at that price point. But yeah, I think that's the fun part, man. Like you get to see like so much of the architecture that goes into the homes and like the different designs, and it's something that's really like interests me for a long time. You guys are remodeling upstairs, man, so like, you know, you kind of see like what that does. You know, sometimes like a paint job does like the whole world of difference too.
Oh, for sure.
Have you ever shown a house where you're like, man, fuck that, I should buy this house instead?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Fuck, like they don't need this.
Yeah, I just bought like I have a multifamily that I own that's a 4-unit building that I've had for like 10 years, but like my single family home that I live right now, which is in Roselle, but like that situation, like I tell customers all the time, like once you get a house under contract, like delete everything on your phone that you have to like see other houses, like delete Zillow, delete Redfin, because like you're gonna see something that hits the market and like you're gonna be like, oh, you know, but like that's just how it is.
I should have bought this.
Right.
Exactly.
You're gonna get buyer's remorse real fast.
Yeah, and that would happen to everybody, you know, and it's just like a part of the process, and that's why there's agents out there, you know, because it's a really emotional like purchase, you know. It's the biggest purchase.
Big ass purchase.
Exactly. Yeah. So you want somebody that's like cool, laid back, understands that that's you know like a.
Then don't go to Hugo.
Like, you know, it's a real crazy process, you know. So you want somebody that's gonna like not force you through that and rush you through that process, you know.
Sure. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a little break right now, and we're gonna be back.
All right, we're back, boys. Welcome back, guys.
We're back.
We're back.
Una mierda. Yeah, we're back.
All right. Another question for you. You said you've only been in the game for 2 years.
2 years, man. Yes.
How many properties in total have you sold?
I've total I have about like 23 or something like that, right around.
That's not bad for 2 years.
That's not bad,
dude. Yeah, there must be a lot of fucking people leaving.
Right.
Like, goddamn,
taxes are a motherfucker.
It was a really good time to get into the market, you know. It was a. I mean, you guys have felt. I'm sure you guys have heard people talking, you know.
So did it help during COVID? Like were people like selling their houses more, like during COVID, or?
Yeah, man, I think it's just the market conditions, you know. It's low interest rates before, not so much right now. Low demand, you know, and that just caused like a crazy competitive market. But yeah, I mean, there's just a really high demand, you know. Like, I mean, it seems like we're all like right around the same age, you know. Like most millennials still haven't bought a home, you know. It's like I know that you'll hear speculation of like people saying like the market's gonna crash or stuff like that, or like you'll hear people say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy when the market crashes, you know.
Right.
But I mean, in my opinion, respectfully, I just think that we're gonna ride this. I mean, it's gonna be something like this for like.
That bubble ain't gonna burst anytime soon.
No, I don't think so, bro.
No.
I don't see it busting anytime soon.
Yeah, dude. Oh god, dude, we're not gonna have another fucking up in the air fucking moving. Oh,
Right.
Oh, dude.
All right, I have more of a personal question. Here we go.
This is about houses, bro. Okay.
No. Describe an experience you had when someone wanted to sell their house, and people got people got beer goggles, bro. They just be thinking that their house is worth $1 million.
Yeah, that's a good
You
question.
had to break it to somebody. Like, your house is in the middle of. You had to explain XYZ.
bro.
I gotta hear this, bro.
And just
This
like, bro,
is
I'm sorry, dude. I can only sell this fucking property for like 5G. Stop. It's like, what?
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. Like it.
It's like, here's Mario.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, man. No, it's a weird situation, because it's obviously, like we said, it's super emotional, So it's a little scary for people, but I have had a situation where like I recommended a price for somebody and that person like totally ghosted me. Like he was just like, nah, bro, like this isn't gonna work or something like that. Like my wife thinks it's worth like a lot more than this,
Right.
And so like he just never responded back to me, and I was like, all right, cool, well. But like some agents, like I don't know, man. It depends on the type of agent that you are, I think. Because like I feel like some real estate agents, like they just want the listing, So even if they don't agree with like what the seller wants to list their house at, they want the opportunity to try to list it. So they'll take that listing and post it for whatever the seller wants, and just like hope that they can convince them down the line that like to sell it for a different price. And that's just not the way that I like to work, I'd rather be like more transparent about like what I think the best situation for you is going to be based off of my experience, and and then rock with that. And if we don't see like eye to eye, then like we just don't see eye to eye,
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't want to be the one that like takes an opportunity and you think the house is worth, you want to sell it for $300,000 and realistically it's only going to sell for $250,000, and I put it on the market for you for $300,000. It might just like sit there forever. And then I'm gonna try to like other agents will try to pressure you to like lower your price and like work you down from that $300,000, and I just rather not do that. I'd rather just be kind of like transparent from the jump and be like, this is kind of where I think that it's at, and if we don't see eye to eye, then I'm just not like the agent for you,
Have you ever gotten like anybody that has gotten angry with you because they just were like, no?
No, I don't think so, man. I hopefully I come off as like laid off, and I'm not like trying to be like too confrontational. So like it's just like we just don't see eye to eye, and that's what it is,
Have you ever told anyone like was like, hey, yeah, we want to put like at this price, and it's like you're like, dude, that's low as shit, dude. You guys can sell it for so much higher.
Yeah. Listing I have like right now, kind of situation. Like they wanted to put it at the market, and they were like afraid, because they didn't want to like deter people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah, bro, you don't have to worry about that. Like necessarily like in this market, and it's not like he was just trying to like lowball it by a lot. It was just like a little bit more, and I was like, I think you can, push it a little bit more and still have it be competitive, right? Because you don't want to go like crazy high, and then you don't give people the opportunity to like come in and negotiate or give them a price that's like enticing enough to like have them want to come.
It's like, bro, your property is on Main Street in Oak Lawn. You can go higher, dude. You can sell a little higher.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the average cost of a house? I don't know. What are they going for? Like I know it depends on where it is, but
yeah, it's market specific. I think like in the United States right now, like the median price of a home is like $380,000 or something like that. New report just came out.
I just
get
want
something realistic.
I just want that in the bank, dude. That's all I want.
exactly, dude.
Straight up, bro.
Can I get the cash value of it, dude? Is this the price is right, real quick?
Right.
I mean, the most millionaires have been made from real estate and financial services. So.
I mean,
so you're trying to become a millionaire?
and like robberies too, but whatever.
Yeah.
We're keeping it legal. We're keeping it legal.
Do you guys have any other real estate questions?
Actually, yes, I do. Do you have a specific a town or county that you that you enjoy being in the area when you're selling listings? Like whenever there'll be like whenever a listing pops up, you're like, oh, I love that spot, or
that city, or
just like, yeah,
like DuPage.
Yeah.
just like a money
outside of Cook County. No, I mean, I think for me, like my dream house, like where I get super excited is if I go to like a historic home. Those are really cool experiences because some people like are really into preserving those type of houses. Yeah, the Victorian style houses.
I know which ones you're talking about.
Like you can just feel the history when like you walk into a home like that. Like that's a really cool experience.
You walk in here, you're just like, yeah, this bitch is haunted, dude. I know.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Those vibes for sure.
And then like I don't know, man, like a place that just has some acres, bro. Like I've always wanted to be one that has like some horses or an ATV. So if you have like 2 to 4 acres. acres if I ever go on a
He
land
also
like
sold
that.
Yo soy de rancho.
He also sells ranchos. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
Sell ranchos out here, bro.
Ranchos.
So anybody out there that wants like some land for some horses or like some big bummed out parties or something like that,
just like,
homes with Hugo.
or just want a place for a big ass fucking carne asada, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, I know what you're looking for, bro. I want the same thing. So we got this.
We're the same but different.
Yeah, exactly.
Es de Durango. A huevo.
Durango.
Exactly, bro. So that's just the lifestyle, bro. Like
He's really
that's something I
interested.
really would.
He's really interested in selling places that are like near scorpion farms.
Bulata clan.
And you'll talk to people, bro, and people are like, "Oh, I want to move to Texas, or I want to move to like all these places because they want the land, you know." And I get like, you know, obviously prices are probably low over there, but like you'd be surprised. Again, you travel like just 15 miles or 20 miles outside of the city, and like you run into farmland, you know?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
And you like, and a lot of people don't know
we
that.
fucking saw it like going to like driving all the way to Colorado. We just took the 290. The moment we were driving
After Aurora. After Aurora.
It totally changes, right?
Until you hit Iowa, right?
Corn.
Like, it's just
Cornfield.
yeah, dude. And then once you cross that Iowa border, you're just like university town.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know, but like if you're in some of those rural areas, like if you're considered like a rural area, you can get a USDA loan that's as low as like 0% down.
Oh shit.
What?
Damn, shawty.
Just like, is Mario about to become a farmer right now?
Yes.
Everybody's buying farmland, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go grow some hops.
Who's like the biggest owner of farmland? I think like I don't know if you guys read that article that came up. I think like Bill Gates was like buying up a bunch of one of those like billionaires, bro. They're just like buying up a bunch of farmland. you know?
Isn't he like trying to build like a gigantic ass facility at this point?
Yeah,
I could have sworn like that's the reason he's buying all that.
I'm pretty sure it's Bill Gates, but he bought like
Could be
a
that.
ton of like farmland.
So far, the person that I think has done the most interesting thing with their property is, you're not gonna believe it, Kid Rock. Kid Rock has I think hopefully it's true. He has a building on one of his properties that is in the shape of the White House.
Yeah, I don't know what podcast I listened to that at, but I heard that.
The one in Wisconsin upside down.
Right?
No, dude, it's supposedly
The one at
supposed
the
to be like a replica of like or it's supposed to look like the White House. Not in the inside, but the outside is supposed to look like the White House. I'm just like, why not, dude?
It's like a little mini golf display. Like,
bro, if I had property, I do. If I had property and I had the money, I'm like, make this bitch look like the Kremlin real quick, dude. I want the colors. I want the colors, and I want my house to look like a gigantic ass cookie jar.
exactly.
There's a loan that you can get that they'll work the rehab of what you want on your house into the cost of the loan. So just go get yourself one of those like rehab loans.
It's called the Krem loan.
Put those into financial terms. Cookie jar.
Build your dream house, bro.
Man, do you live your best life, bro?
Everybody, bro.
Chacho.
That's cool as shit, though.
Yeah, man.
I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was that like. I thought buying a house would be a lot more complicated.
I'm not gonna say it's not complicated, you know, but it's more emotional than it is complicated.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, eliminating the emotional part is just straightforward.
It's a long process, too.
It is.
I mean, like, luckily you have people like real estate agents, you know, that like protect your interests, obviously, you know, and there's a real estate agent that protects the seller side, and then there's a real estate agent that represents you as the buyer side, and if you have a good real estate agent that, you know, cares about the experience that you're having, then I think for the most part they can make it pretty easy for you, you know.
Have you ever been caught in a bidding war?
Yeah, every single offer I've made for the last like 2 years. I've had clients where, you know, you're lucky enough to, you know, make maybe 1 to, you know, 3 or 4 offers like before you win something.
No.
I've had situations where you have to make like 15 plus offers before you can win something because it's so competitive.
I mean like in between buyers.
Oh, in between buyers, like I have the same buyer trying to get. Oh no,
Yeah.
no, it's because a lot to get into a situation like
You put in
that.
your auction voice, hey, get 25, 45, 45.
Bro, have you ever seen the YouTube videos of those guys like auditioning to try to get a job?
That'd be crazy,
dude,
bro.
it's crazy. Dude, there's like a World Series on it. It's wild.
Really?
You guys should react to a video of something like that while you're drinking beer.
Dude,
That
we
should be
better-
mad entertaining, bro.
Dude, we better have like Childish Gambino playing in the background, bro. That's wild, dude. And all they do, they're just trying to sell like pigs, like just hogs and cows, dude.
Nice and round, pink and
I'm just like, goddamn.
25.
And every single one of them, the hat gets bigger. The hat just gets bigger, dude. 10-gallon hats, bring in the 11. Bring in the 11-gallon hat, dude. Let's go. It's wild, dude.
That's crazy. Those people are talented, bro.
Awesome, bro.
I must take so much.
The bigger the hat, the bigger the balls. That's what they say, you know, in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Where have you sold the most houses? What town?
The town
Or county or?
I mean, I'm pretty spread out, man. I'm a 2 years in, and like I said, I'm just trying to help people, man. So I've been all over the state, man. I've been as far as like Rockford, up north as far as like Zion. I've been in Kane County, you know, like showing ranchos in Kane County, man, with like some friends, like, cause that's where they're at. Good prices too.
I'm a photographer, okay?
Yeah. Ozzy does help me with my closings. Some of my previous clients are watching in. They know Ozzy because he's taking some of our photos. That's something that I like to do, like myself, you know, like just like on the side to show some appreciation for my clients.
Which is a really cool thing. Like I'd be watching your guys's like when you guys post on social media. Like man, there's champagne being popped. There's just cameos coming in. They got the rockin' one. No, I'm just kidding.
Not your average realtor,
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, the Rock was in one?
Sorry.
Yeah, man.
Sorry,
It's a lot of
Dwayne.
fun.
Sorry, Dwayne.
You gotta make it fun, man. Like I said, it's such a big purchase, and
Yeah, dude.
you know,
Hell yeah,
It's a big
dude.
deal.
Like, we got a
Emotional
wacky
experience.
waving in front of arm playing the tube band out there and everything. Like, we got confetti. Hulk Hogan came out.
yeah. I've offered to some clients, like, man, I'll do like a taquero for you at a party or something like that. Like, if you want to do like a housewarming party, like, my gift to you would be like a taquero.
I've seen some of the pictures that you have, like people holding the gigantic key, dude. Like if it was a fucking check from Ed McMahon.
Like they just.
What's that? That company used to come with the check and just like knock on your door.
I don't remember what the company was called, but I know the guy was Ed McMahon. And they would come up and like, you just want a big ass check. It's a big ass
Clearance house or something like that.
Oh yeah, fuck, goddamn it.
You just want a big ass check.
We're too young for all that.
The Clearance Publishing something.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. But oh, dude, I started
is
like
fun,
like
bro.
even after he died, the commercials were still coming in. I'm like, this motherfucker's still alive.
Right? At 2 in the morning when you're watching MASH, you're just like this commercial.
I just like I thought this guy died in '94 at 2 in the morning. Just like everyone's on Me TV, dude. They stayed in the '80s, dude.
Yeah, I never watched that. Like,
It's
I turned
Eagle
out,
Man.
I turned
You
out
never
the TV
saw
as soon as MASH came on. I was like, I have no
Oh
idea
no,
what this
because that's when you knew you had to go to bed. Dude.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, the match is on. I gotta go to sleep.
Wait, si me my mom va chingad, you know?
When you had no cable, bro. Just when you're watching the Eagle Man commercials.
For real.
He laid an egg.
90s
Just like,
nostalgia,
I got-
bro. The Eagle
Bro,
Man.
that is the greatest commercial for insurance.
Forgot about the commercial.
to this fucking day. He was like, oh my god, it's him. I got something for you.
Oh,
and just like, wow.
Oh, that was spot.
And just like, look at those low rates.
The 4-year-old me is just like, yeah.
Also
joy, bro.
the young guy, the junk place in Maryville.
When he's opening the car door, it just falls off.
Victor Auto Record.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, it's the same commercial still.
Yes.
It's still the same guy with the same fucking green Lincoln dude,
the
bro.
60s, dog, bro.
Hey, bro.
Victory Auto Record.
And I've been there a couple of times.
That was some good marketing in the 90s,
dude,
bro.
One of my boys actually sold his fucking car to that dude. When he told me that, shout out to Danny, dude. Danny Garcia, if you're watching this, dude, I still remember that goddamn story. He sold this car to it, and then the day he fucking told me that he was like, oh yeah, dude, I remember I sold a car, like one of my cars to him. I'm just like, stop fucking bullshitting me, dude. Just like stop fucking bullshitting.
To that guy?
Yeah, he actually sold it to that company, because I guess it was just like a beat down car, and he fucking sold it. I'm just like, no fucking way, dude. They actually buy cars? I thought it was just a fucking commercial for bullshit, dude.
Stupid. It's a commercial.
I just like I thought it was just like the fat guy with the push it, pull it, ticket to Gulf Mill Ford.
Exactly,
I'm just
right.
like, dude, there's no fucking
No,
way.
you wanna
dude.
hear some
That's not a real place.
Hardcore marketing. When I told this my T-Mobile coworkers, I was just like, "Hey man, I'm gonna sell my car. Why don't you get 1877 cars for kids?" I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro! Don't sing to me right now, bro."
Just like, come on, man. Dude, you know I was traumatized as a kid.
Yeah, man.
You don't even know until like these situations, like how much that stuff is ingrained in you. Also, you know?
yeah,
dude,
true.
that shit is beating into you, dude.
Yeah.
Do the Luna song in the middle of a club.
Oh,
Dude, yeah.
don't even start.
773.
Oh, wait.
That's how you know that.
Luna.
That's how you know that our generation was raised by the television and not by our parents.
We were the first ones to go through that too, bro.
Not by tablets.
Exactly.
Phones.
No, dude.
Put on the
we-
Pokemon song.
Dude,
Put on the
dude,
Pokemon theme song right now. How many
dude.
people start singing, bro?
I know,
Dude, we went from going outside to the moment we got a big ass TV. We're like, I don't need to go outside
Yeah.
anymore, dude.
What's outside?
Yeah.
I'm just
I
like,
feel
what the
like
fuck
the
is outside? I can see outside on the television right now.
It was like a transition from like Nintendo 64 till we got the Wii. Once we got the Wii, everybody's just
bro.
like playing sports inside. I'm just like,
GameCube.
Yo, speaking from somebody that has an 11-month-old baby at home,
For real.
them TVs help, man.
right? They give you
Just
a
put on
moment
some
of peace.
educational videos on YouTube or something like that, you know?
What's that show?
I'm gonna
Little
get canceled.
Einsteins. You watch Little Einsteins?
Little Einstein's now. I watch this lady named Rachel. My little daughter loves her.
Bruh, man. I had a kid a while ago, man. So Little Einsteins was the shit, bro. Give me an opportunity.
That
of
was
peace.
10 years ago, bro.
I know, right? Long ass time ago. It's my bad.
Nah, it's okay, man.
I watch the shows without the kids.
Mars like, I'm out here kid free, living life.
I just like, but I'm still watching those shows though.
I've been watching Caillou since I was motherfucking.
I'm just like, I'm still watching new episodes of Sesame Street to this day, dude.
And Arthur, too.
No, they can't.
Arthur's
They
gone,
stopped,
bro.
they stopped Arthur, bro.
Oh,
really?
There's no
Yeah,
more
yeah.
Arthur episodes. There's no more SpongeBob episodes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They remade Clifford though, right? Recently, there was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a,
Yeah, they
Movie.
remade that one.
yeah.
Bastards.
That was like some nostalgia for me too. I was like, whoa.
You watched the Clifford movie?
That's how
the
you're
big
getting
one?
old.
The big.
I didn't
the
watch
big-
it, but
I
I
don't
know that it came out.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to be disappointed.
I don't give a shit about Clifford, dude. Fuck that dog. Fuck that dog.
Fuck that dog.
Am I the last one to finish my beer?
Dude, that guy's a
No,
goddamn
I
menace, dude.
understand.
No,
Nah,
still
I'm
got
just
it,
going
so-
to.
Nah, I'm still here, bro.
He's been talking too much, that's why.
Hell yeah. My bad, guys.
Nah, no problem at all, man.
I'm second episode in. They're just like, this guy can't shut the fuck up, bro. I'm like,
We're what we need people to talk.
We need Eric back, bro.
And
I
just
don't
like,
talk, you
like,
can
just
talk.
like people in the comments are like, man, can that guy shut the fuck up? Even though it's me that's writing this comment.
Ese güey habla mucho, la verdad.
Google voice number at gmail.com.
It's a podcast, bro. Do you, man? You know, we out here to talk.
So are you only licensed to be a realtor in Illinois?
Yeah, I am at
So
the moment.
every state needs to have like a license for it.
So like a lawyer.
Yeah,
You
great
need, like,
question.
Every place you need like
Yeah,
a
you do.
license.
You do need a license for every specific state that you're in. There are some local laws specific to like your state, but your state might have like a relationship with this bordering states where you don't need to go through like the exact same processes, but you still need to go through like some sort of procedure to be allowed to conduct business in that state.
So for example, if you wanted to get your license in Indiana, do you have to go through Indiana school, or is there like a course that you could just take to just like take the test? Like, I know exactly
Yeah.
what the fuck I'm doing. I just need to know Indiana laws.
Yeah, I don't want to misspeak, but yeah, it's something along those lines. Like you don't need to go through like the exact same. You don't need to go through the whole process because Indiana is one of the states that I believe that has that law with
Like a
agents in
relationship with-
Illinois. Yeah, so I think you just need to go and take like the state specific part of the real estate exam for Indiana, and then you can start conducting business there. But you need to like still like set up your we hold our license under a brokerage, but you also have to go get like representation through an association, you know. So like you have to go pay your association dues in Indiana and then take that test, and then you'll be ready to like conduct business.
How many years until you consider going to like getting your license in a different state? Maybe like Wisconsin. I would imagine either Wisconsin or Indiana would be like your next choice.
Yeah,
as far
man.
as,
I mean,
California,
I think
maybe
like
Michigan.
if you're willing to like drive like to like those bordering towns, which I think I would be. At the moment, I think I'm just kind of focused on here, you know. Yeah, and we'll see where it goes. You know,
like the moment we see his face at the bus stops, that's when you know he's moving. He's moving.
that's like an iconic move for a realtor. Once you put yourself on the bus stop, I'm trying to skip that step and go right to like the billboard.
billboard.
Like Brian Urlacher, bro.
Dude.
Have you guys watched I Love You Man?
like as you're closing up through the airport, all you just see is that Brian Urlacher?
Nah, bro.
He's got hair.
That's Homes with Hugo, bro.
Dude, man, if I see you at a fucking on a bus stop, like, stop sitting on my friend. The bench.
How you there?
It's like, stop it, he doesn't eat ass. Leave him alone.
That's part of the journey, man. Getting your name on a bench. That's part of the realtor life.
Bro, if I had my face on a bench and I drove past it and there was a fucking somebody drew a mustache on it, I'm like, I made it, dude. Like, I made it, dude.
Yeah,
Somebody's making fun of me.
I dig it. I dig
I
it.
made it, dude.
I like the
It's just
mustache.
like that fucking that Lerner and fucking whatever, those two lawyers like that.
Oh,
the two dudes.
Lerner, bro.
Yeah, dude. Every single time I see the motherfucker standing in the Superman pose with their big ass mom, just like those motherfuckers made it, dude.
And they have their shirts up like this.
Always
And they're like-
fucking
and they're like this.
rolling up our sleeves.
Look
Yeah.
like cheap car salesman.
For real,
But you
dude.
always remember the number, except when you need a lawyer. Just like, I can't remember.
Their number is 708-222.
Who's like an iconic lawyer for like a commercial?
22.
Oh, God damn it, dude.
Fucking jingles.
Goddamn jingles.
I remember like the Peter Geraci or something like that. What's his name?
Peter Francis Geraci.
I know that guy.
motherfucker's law offices is at. Dude.
I used him, bro.
Dude, no, the moment I discovered where it was when I first drove past, I'm like, it's real. Just like, damn,
That's just what I see on TV.
No, I have a confession to make. When I got a ticket, I had to go to Ticket Clinic.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
They overcharge the fuck out
Oh, of course, dude. They're famous, dude. They get to do that. If they're on TV, they can overcharge you.
It's my own fault for going somewhere called the Ticket Clinic. I think this is going to be 1, 2, 3.
Chismosos.
This is why if you're gonna get carpet, don't go to Empire, dude.
Nah, bro.
Out of you, dude.
Shop local.
What's
Shop
that place where
local.
you can?
Hey, dude,
errands?
Empire's technically local, though.
Bro.
That's true.
If you got a commercial, you're not local. Sorry, Hugo.
Nah, it's cool.
Damn. You still BFF.
Damn, dude, bogus as fuck, bro.
Local to my heart, global to the public. Here we go.
Hey, it's lit. I had to pour up these this Lagunitas though.
That's good, man.
For real.
Pura IPA aquí a la verga.
Sad face to only having come in 4-packs, man. Like, when did that start? Why is that a thing?
Yeah, they used to come in
4-pack?
6-packs, right?
What is
white people, man?
Inflation, bro.
What is the
No,
4-pack
no,
thing?
fuck
Your money just can't buy
I think I've been
you.
wanting to ask you this for a long time. Like, what is
Pinches
that?
güeros, güey. They're
They
like,
just like 4-packs, though. They just like 4-packs.
It makes them more like
Exclusive.
More exclusive. There
Because
you
they're
go.
coming tall boys? Like, is that
Exactly.
Dude, if they come in tall boys, they need to come in 4-packs.
Is it the same? Yeah, right. Like, is it the same ratio if you just had like a normal size 6 beers?
Like like if you go like
Yeah,
I
same
think
amount.
yeah,
Is
they
it
come
about
in-
the same serving size?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing
That's
is
what I
that when they do for a 4-pack, it's gonna have more alcohol in it.
right?
So that's why they do them into a 4-pack.
Oh, like per
That's-
can, you're saying?
so-
Yeah,
yeah.
so
So
you're
this-
telling me that's why I see those 4-pack of tall boy PBRs?
Nah, that's like $3.
I just like, hey, still the 4-pack though.
Or like usually if you buy like those pre-mixed like hard drinks, you know, like
The Cayman ones.
like the whiskey ones or the vodka ones or anything like that that comes in a can. They're
Those
usually in a
Crown-
4-pack too. You know?
Crown Royale ones and stuff.
Yeah, like
I've
all of
seen
that
those.
stuff.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
dude, fuck that, dude. Those cocktails in the cans, like the Monaco ones, those motherfuckers come in 6-packs. Variety.
Exactly, bro.
The Managos be smacking, bro.
Bro,
Especially when you're young and
Those
broke.
things are fucking
Shout out
dangerous.
to
You're young and
20-year-old
broke,
days.
dude. No, dude, when you're broke.
Yeah, it just broke. I'll drink it
broke,
right now if
dude.
I'm broke.
Right now, let's go.
yesterday. Type shit. See?
Not gonna lie, I have had some in the last like few months.
Dude, it's fucking wild at the restaurant that I work at right now.
RPM, shout out.
And shut the fuck up.
Oh, shit, don't come
Now
follow.
they're all gonna know. What's it called, bro? So like their liquor room, it's it just looks like a fucking like a shitty ass warehouse like room, but like there's one specific shelf of Scotch whiskeys. I shit you not, dude. Just on that shelf alone, there's probably like $30,000 worth of liquor within 30 bottles.
Wow.
What the hell
Bro.
kind of bottles are there?
They got like Macallan 18 double barrel ones. Those are $400 to $500 a
Are they
fucking
aged?
bottle, bro.
A bottle?
Yeah, they're aged 18 years.
18 years.
Wow. Like double barrel. So
What's
I
your
think like
go-to?
if I remember, double barrel is like it gets aged in one barrel, and then once it reaches a certain age, they fucking switch it to a
Switch to
different
another
barrel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never knew
And I think those barrels, the ones that they age, those Macallan ones, are sold to like beer companies to make fucking like specific.
Like Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson.
Jameson
And
does
then
the same thing.
they'll reuse those barrels.
Jameson is doing with.
But there's wines, right, that are... Oh, no, there's tequilas. There's like a Don Julio edition of tequila that it was like barreled. There's like a real specific... Like, I don't know what...
No, it's not a Don Julio one. It's a mezcal. Fucking god damn it.
But it's like aged in a whiskey bottle.
Damn.
And in a whiskey barrel, sorry.
yeah.
There's
it's
a lot of beer that are made with whiskey.
Oh, really?
Whiskey barrels.
Yeah. I tried out a fucking mezcal in at this place because one of the bartenders was just trying it. He was like, "Yeah, let me just fucking try it." He goes, "God damn!" So the other bar back that was right there is like, you're allowed to try it. I'm just like, why the fuck am I allowed to? I'm not the one who's selling it though. And then the other bartender's just like, go ahead, dude.
Privilege.
Just try it, dude.
I got a question for Mario.
What's
So,
up?
like, if you were to blend the worlds of, like, I want to try it versus, like, the most expensive, if you were to get a free shot at your job, what's your go-to?
So
Great question.
I would like to try out that fucking McKellen 18.
18, hell yeah, dude.
But there is a fucking bottle of Cinco Sentidos. Cinco Sentidos is there's a mezcal. It's mezcal. There we go. It's a $200 bottle.
Damn.
And that's the one that the bartender like tried out. All I did was sniff the bottle, sniff the bottle and the glass.
They charged you?
Dude, they might as well have, dude. Just take it out of my check, dude. Just take it out of my check, dude. You want to talk about something that smells so smooth? Oh, god damn it, dude.
What's the name of this?
It's called Cinco Sentidos. They have a shit ton of mezcales, but like this specific one, it's called like Papotole or some shit like that. Okay. But all I know is that there's just some fucking guy just working on some fucking maguey. That's all I know that I'm covering. All the labels look the same. They're like they're not in black and white, but they're like black and tan.
Okay.
This fucking mezcal, I just smell it. I'm just like, man, dude, this smells like a mistake.
It feels like a weird night coming up.
It's just like I know if I take like 2 shots of this, I know someone's coming out pregnant, dude. It could be me or someone else.
That's what happens when you're real relaxed, bro.
I just like, for real.
That's a great question. That's for sure.
I just had a closing the other day, and I got my client a gift. I usually get like a gift basket, and I got them like a 15-year aged whiskey, and he was
damn of what?
I bought it at Benny's, man. I don't really remember like the name of the brand, but it was like some
how much
like
did you pay for it?
It was like $150, something like that.
$150? Yeah, it may have been a fucking McKellen.
No, it wasn't a McKellen. I know those. I see him in the locker.
Wait, was it a whiskey?
It was a whiskey. Yeah. McKellen is Scotch or
McKellen is a Scotch.
Yeah, right.
It could have also been a fucking not a. Jameson has a 15-year one.
Oh really?
Yeah,
no, it wasn't Jameson either.
And it wasn't.
No, it was like some like Tennessee like whiskey brand or something like that. And, like, it just resonated.
It's a Jack 15 years.
Right? It resonated.
15 years. Who the fuck waits 15 years?
Like Jack Daniel's honey and shit.
15-year aged. Nah.
That's 15
He
aged.
looks at it. It's like, oh shit, dude! I sold him some fucking Crown Royal apple.
Why did you bring a Fireball bottle?
Oh, I just took a Fireball.
For real, bro. All right. Anyone else got any more questions for him?
No.
I just want to say that you guys are doing a great job with this podcast. I've listened to a bunch of the episodes.
Thanks a lot,
keep doing your thing, guys. Thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it.
man.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching.
We're gonna cut it already.
Yeah, I think we're good. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Just remember,
Make sure to subscribe.
make sure to subscribe.
I'm gonna put all of Hugo's info in there.
Follow me at Homes with Hugo.
I still think, you know what? Fuck it. This is still a pretty decent beer.
Sex and Candy, man, with the win.
Yeah, it's a sexy can. Not as sweet as candy, though. But just continue watching us. Keep supporting local stuff. If you guys know anyone that wants to be on the podcast, even though we're small, fuck it, dude. We're still reaching a couple people.
We sure are.
Se quieren.
To get it.
For real, dude. And then, hey, man, you're trying out new beers. If there's a beer you want us to try out, we'll try it out, dude. If you want us to
buy it,
Put it in the comments, man.
For real, leave it out in the comments.
Continue.
And as always, continue with the votes on whether or not we should keep Andre or not.
That's 100% fair because I'm a lot to deal with. But continue to like, share, and follow.
Share, subscribe.
Eric, no te enojes, güey.
I remember.
No te enojes, Eric.
Yeah, for real, dude. All right. As always, my name is Mario.
I am Ozzy.
Drizzy Dre.
And our special guest,
Hugo Sanchez.
Hugo Sanchez.
and again, we're La
Pura Neta. See you guys next time.